Hey guys, hi. So here we left in the last video. So we have a player right now. So what we can do, like as we have seen yesterday, so there is something called as transform which have ability to change the sides, right? So right now what I feel my player is little bit too much of a size. So what I can quickly do is I can change the scale of it. So like doesn't matter how I scale in a z axis, as it is a 2D thing. I don't like, it doesn't matter. So but even after that I will still recommend just keep it one. So what I need to do is I want to like just shrink it a little bit. So I just don't want to lose the property of a square. So suppose if I am changing only x-axis, then it will become a rectangle, as simple as that, right? So square must be identical for all the sides. So just make sure that you are changing all the x as well as y coordinates of the scale basically. So control C, control V. So yeah, here you can see I have just scaled it down 50%. So right now we have a player, and suppose you want to see it in a full screen, what you can do, here you can see, yeah, so here you can see option like small 3 lines, and here you can see a maximize. So here you can see this will look like this is our standard thing if you want to maximize the game panel. So again, coming back, just uncheck the maximize, we are back to the default view. So yeah, like cool, the player creation is already done. So what we will create a wall around a player. Okay, so same, create empty, name it as a wall, as simple as that. Reset a transform, always make a habit to reset a transform, it is pretty helpful. I am hitting W, anyways it has nothing, so it is nothing to show you. Like quickly add sprite renderer. So right now we can see like this is a smart developer, like this is a smart developer thing. So right now we need a wall, like, and I know my design says that wall should be like a rectangular. So that doesn't mean I will Google again and say, okay, rectangle PNG, or like download that, right? So I have already a square PNG. I can easily make that a rectangle by changing a scale, as we can see. So I will use the same PNG like a square here. But yeah, right now I will just change the dimensions. I will make it horizontally less. Okay. Yeah, with the same height. Yeah, the width can be more actually. Okay, that's fine. So that is my rectangle. So I will color it as something called as like something reddish. I don't want to do it dark red, but yeah, as simple as that. So now our wall is ready. As you can see, by hitting W, you can access the move tool by clicking E. By typing E, you can access a rotation, and by typing R, you can access a scale. So here you can see we are scaling the thing. Again, I'm just doing control Z. So again, W will allow us to move this object. So what I will do, I will just make a boundary. I guess this is little bit, I can still reduce the size. Yeah, this is fine, 0.25. But anyways, that is looking cool. So quickly I will organize the wall around all my box. So like my game design says that there should be a player and there should be a wall around it, as simple as that. Okay. So I'm just making wall in a such a way that it will, okay, I will just stretch it. Okay, yeah, even if it is going beyond the camera, like what I can say, perspective of the camera, it doesn't matter. But yeah, obviously we don't need to stretch this much, right? So just make sure that you are not stretching this too much. Okay, in W, so yeah, it is covering our upper height. So what we can do, like we don't need to follow all the same procedure to create a 4 wall. So right now we have one wall which width is almost same. So right now what I can do, I can simply click on the wall and hit Control D to duplicate. If you are on the Mac, hit Command D to duplicate. So here you can see like there are 2 walls created. Right now you can't see the 2 walls either on the scene view nor on the game view because they are overlapped with each other. So to see the second wall, simply click on the second wall, that is wall in bracket 1, and you can move it, as simple as that. So yeah, move it below. Simple, right? So again, Control D. Yeah. Okay, so how you can move into a scene? So hold the middle button, and you can just pan the scene view. If you want to zoom in, you can scroll up and scroll down. If you want to click on anything, you can simply click on it. And if you want to select it, you just can select it with the like clicking and dragging the thing. Okay. So yeah, for panning, middle button, and you can able to pan the scene view. Okay, back to the point. Click on the wall 2. Where is my wall 2? Oh, okay, it is duplicated here. So again, I will move it. So now I want a vertical walls, right? So I need to rotate this tile. As simple as that. I don't need to create a vertical slide. I don't need to recreate. I just don't need to change these scale value to match the vertical height. I just simply need to rotate this horizontal wall to a vertical wall. So so what I will do, okay, my bad. Yeah, I will simply rotate it on a Z axis. So if I rotate it on 90, so it will be like exactly vertical thing, right? So if you click here, you can access it like very easily. If you want to only change the wall in a X direction, you can use the arrow. If you only want to change in a Y direction, you can use this arrow, and you can just move it around any direction. You can use this arrow. So yeah, just make sure it is visible in the game view. Look at the game view. Don't focus on the scene view while editing. So all that matter is how our game view look like, right? So yeah, our vertical wall is ready. I'm not going into like much polishing, like changing the size, changing the scales to fit it exactly, something like that. I am just here to demonstrate a quick and fun gameplay. So here again, I just hit duplicate. Okay. So vertical wall, again vertical. Okay. So cool. Here you can see, like, if I maximize this, like you can see this wall is slightly bigger, this wall is slightly smaller. I'm not going into that changes for now. My main purpose is to demonstrate a cool gameplay in a very short time, and I hope everyone is having fun till now. So what you can see, guys, there are total of 1, 2, 3, 4. Why there are? Okay, I can delete it, I guess. If I delete it, I have still one wall. So yeah, in total, I just duplicated it twice, my bad. So yeah, in total we have 4 walls, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we can do, this is something called as hierarchy management. I will simply create a game object saying walls. Again, reset it. Always make a habit of resetting transform when you create a game object. So I will name it as walls, and I will drag all these walls into these parent folder as walls. So if you have like transform set, like if you haven't reset the transform, it can change the coordinates of your child object as well. So make sure you have reset it. So we need to move all these objects into a walls as a parent game object, right? So simply create first, hold shift and simply create the third one, that is the last one, and just drag it into a walls. So right now nothing is changed in the hierarchy, nothing is changed in the scene, nothing is changed in the game view, but right now we have a cool hierarchy setup. So much cleaner hierarchy setup. So that's walls for you guys. Our walls are ready. Thanks a lot.